Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much to my mom and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. And I don't blame him that he ran and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did, before we left, he went and made me soup. Well, he must have thought that was quite a joke. Got lots of laughs from lots of folks. It seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle and I'd turn red. Some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. But I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen. Moved from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and the stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in late July. I had just hit town, my throat was dry. So I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, sitting at a table dealing stud, sat that dirty mangy dog named Sue. And I knew that snake was my own dear dad from the worn out picture my mama had. I could tell by the scar on his face and his evil eyes. Well, he was big and gray and he was bent and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "How do you do? My name's Sue. Now you gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes and he went down, but to my surprise, he came up with a knife and he cut off a piece of my ear. So I broke a chair across his teeth and we went through the wall and fell into the street, kicking and gouging in the blood and the mud and the beer. And I fought tougher men, but I just can't seem to remember when, 'cause he kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Then I heard him laugh and then I heard him curse. He went for his gun, but I drew mine first, and then he looked at me and he started to smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if you're gonna make it, you gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. It's that name that helped to make you strong. Now you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me, and you got the right to kill me now, and I don't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your gut and the kick in your eye, 'cause I'm a son of a bitch that named you Sue. Well, I got all choked up and threw down my gun. I called him my pa and he called me his son, and I came away with a different point of view. And I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Thomas or Colin or Devin or Ian, anything but Stu. I still hate that name.